friends, welcome to today's video. My name's Stephanie and today I'm going to be showing you the best polishes for the month of March. This is the first video of a new series on my channel where I'm going to be sharing a handful of favorite polishes that encompass some various things regarding specific months. So I'm including birthstones, zodiac signs, flowers, holidays, and maybe some just general colors that I think fit so well for that month. They'll talk a little bit more about this new series at the end. For now, let me show you my best picks. So we're starting with ILNP Seaside, and this is my pick for March's most famous birthstone, aquamarine. Aquamarine is a beautiful, vibrant blue or even blue-green leaning kind of color. It's associated with things like truth and wisdom and can also be very calming as well. I feel like generally these shades of blue are just so soothing and relaxing, and aquamarine is just such a beautiful one. It really is one of my favorite birthstones because it is just absolutely beautiful, and I did kind of struggle finding the right shade for this birthstone, but I feel like this is a pretty good one. A lot of aquamarine crystals can definitely be on the lighter, almost icy blue side, but I love the bright blue that this one is. Next, I have Mooncat's Velociraptor, and this is for March's second less popular birthstone, Bloodstone, which is basically a dark green jasper that has spots of red in it that are iron oxide inclusions, but they kind of look like drops of blood, hence the name. And I thought this polish was just so perfect to match that because it has a very similar green base color and it has these red flakes as well. There are also some purple ones and some reflective glitter, so this one is a little bit more sparkly than a traditional bloodstone kind of crystal. So I thought this was a pretty great pick if I do say so myself. Bloodstone is also a really cool gem where it's very grounding and provides a lot of strength and protection. It's also very cleansing as well. But even if you don't believe in any of those metaphysical traits, it's a really cool birthstone either way. So March is split between two zodiac signs. The first one is Pisces, and the polish that I chose to represent them is KBShimmer's Splash Talking. I had actually shared this polish in my Pisces favorites video that I did last year, and I just couldn't help myself but to share it again because I feel like it is just such a true Pisces color if I could only choose one. Pisces are the fish of the zodiac. They're known as the dreamers and are ruled by the planet Neptune, which also rules over dreams and illusions. I love that this shade of blue has an aqua shimmer that also shifts to purple in extreme light, which I think perfectly represents the shift from the grounded real world like the ocean to that purple dream state that Pisces also love to live in. Then towards the end of the month, we start to introduce Aries season, and I chose Cirque Colors Poppy Jelly from their recent glaze collection for this sign. Aries are a fire sign. They are notoriously known for being hot-headed, energetic, feisty. They're also ruled by the planet Mars, which rules over things like aggression, war, violence. And so if you know an Aries, you might know that they like to fight. So while they might be combative, I think they are also incredibly fun and playful, so I didn't want to go for a harsh red. I thought this more orange leaning red would be perfect to capture that. So the next polish I have is Cirque Colors Citron Jelly, and I chose this color to represent daffodils, which are the birth flower for March. While daffodils definitely come in an assortment of colors, I chose to focus on the yellow ones, which represent new beginnings and joy, which we obviously see as the flowers start to bloom this time of year. It also reminds me of the sun coming out after a long winter. I thought the shade of yellow was just so perfect to capture dandelions. It's like the perfect shade match while also having that delicate touch to it with that jelly formula. But if there is one color I would associate with the month of March, it is green. And most of that is because of St. Patrick's Day, which I will be sharing a few pics for, but I also wanted to focus on some brighter spring greens that come with a new season. This one is Cirque Colors Matcha that came out in last year's spring collection, and it is easily my favorite green that they have come out with. I might be a little bit biased because I do love myself a nice little matcha, but this shade is just so bright and so beautiful. It also has a fantastic formula, which I really love about Cirque creams. I usually complain about having to use a skinny brush, but the formulas just really work themselves. The next polish I have is Noodles Nail Polish's Magically Delicious, which, if it isn't obvious, is inspired by Lucky Charms. It's a minty green-based crelly that is packed with these matte rainbow glitters in matching colors to the marshmallows. I just absolutely love this crelly. It is so cute, so fun. I generally love wearing crellies in the springtime. There's something that's just so soft about them, especially with a matte top coat. But I feel like this one is a must to wear in the month of March because it has the perfect mascot. If you're not super into the lighter, springy kind of greens, I love Zoya's Merida. It is this super dark emerald green jelly kind of base that is packed with these hollow flakies. As you might know, I'm a seasonal wearer myself, so I normally don't go for darker colors in the springtime, but I do love wearing this shade, especially for a darker, moodier St. Patrick's Day kind of mani. Pairing this with a gold glitter is just so perfect. So aside from all the green for St. Patrick's Day, I also do love a good rainbow flaky topper. The one that I chose is ILNP's Confetti, which is this super tiny micro flake. It is just such a fun topper if you want a little pop of color. I think it's super cute over a sheer pink kind of base, but I did also layer this over Cirque's Matcha. It's like a subtle but still sparkly St. Patrick's Day kind of mani if you don't want to do any designs. I absolutely loved this combo. CX Polish's Fallen Stars is my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is a beautiful, dainty gold microflake topper that also has gold reflective glitters. I feel like you have to have a gold mani for St. Patrick's Day, and while I definitely do love a chunky gold glitter mix, I also am just feeling toppers at the moment. I just love how versatile they are, especially worn on their own over a sheer base or if you layer them over a cream like Cirque's Matcha. I'm just a fan of a subtle sparkle. And my last March pick is this painted polish shade that was from Polish Pickup a couple of months ago. It's called Pastel Prism, and it is this rainbow pastel micro glitter mix in a white crelly base. And I chose this one to represent Easter, which is actually on the very last day of the month. I honestly don't really celebrate it, but I love the aesthetic of the cute bunnies and chicks and the colorful eggs. So I feel like this glitter mix is just so perfect for that. Unfortunately, since this one was from Polish Pickup, it's not readily available anymore, so I would recommend ILNP's Sugar High if you want a flaky alternative. So that wraps up my best polishes for March. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you've been following me for a little while, you might be familiar with my Zodiac series that I did about a year ago. I really did have fun with that and hope to revisit it in the future, but I kind of wanted to revisit it in like a new way, where I have this like monthly series, but more focusing on like the general month. It's not just the Zodiac and Birthstones, but there's also like the flower associated for that month. And obviously any holidays or just like general colors that I would normally associate with that month in particular. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you do have any suggestions for any other things that I could include for each month, definitely let me know down below. And if your birthday is in the month of March, then happy birthday month to you. I have a few friends and family that have birthdays this month, and I feel like it's just fun to celebrate with the best way that I know how, with nail polish. Again, hopefully you enjoyed. Leave me a like if you did, and if you're looking forward to this new series, or just leave me any and all thoughts that you have down below so we can chat about it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!